Hiya crafters, Amy here with amyswares, and I have a product intro to share with you. Now, the company 𝗷𝗶𝗃, you've probably seen me or heard me talk about them before. They reached out to me and offered to send me these acrylic roller pens, asked if I wanted to try them out and do a video about them. So this is my honest review. I've never used these. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm going to take a little look and see what they're all about, and I will walk you through it. So these are basically acrylic roller pens, and I have other acrylic markers that they have sent me and other various brands that I've tried. I'm trying to figure out where to open this. However, these are like very fine point. So I was a little bit interested in what that was all about. With these being fine point, I believe they're 0.7 millimeter, I believe is the size. Apologize. Maybe you like this crinkling sound. It's very loud. Just get this open and not stab myself. Oh, okay, I kind of like this case. This is a little different. They don't normally have clear like this, but it's got these little snaps. And then, oh, okay, good. I was hoping they sent swatch sheets. Usually 𝗷𝗶𝗃 does. So they give you one filled out with the 36 colors, and then one for white and one for black. I had grabbed cardstock in anticipation, but I should have known. They're really good about that. I absolutely love that they give you swatch sheets. Right off the bat, I can see they have just code names in terms of the color. I don't think they have... Yeah, they don't have like a descriptor name or something like that. This is like a, I don't know, it's interesting. You can see it's open on the bottom, and they're just kind of like hooked on to these little, I don't even know what you would call these. They're almost like pockets, but there's no bottom in them. So they're hanging on to this little ledge. So that's an interesting design. Okay, what do we have here? Different languages. Okay, let's read this description. Instructions for use. Welcome to 𝗷𝗶𝗃 acrylic roller pens. Yep, it features a 0.7 millimeter tip for precise and smooth writing. Oh, it has a roller ball ink system that delivers a smooth, consistent flow with no shaking or pressing required, so you don't need to prime them or anything. The colors are vibrant, work on paper, ceramic, plastic, and more. The tip is very fine. We recommend slowing down your writing slightly on smooth surfaces to ensure even ink flow. So I'm guessing they probably work similarly to like gel pens in that way. After use, always cap the pen to prevent the tip from getting damaged. If the pen has been left unused for a while, simply wipe off any dried ink from the tip and it will write smoothly again. Okay. So that's basically the gist. I'm going to open one up here. Oh, okay, so you can push from the bottom since it's open. It's just kind of an interesting design. It says 𝗰𝗵𝗹, I don't know, 𝗰𝗵𝗹, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. 𝗷𝗶𝗃 acrylic roller pen. You can see it does have this little window on the side like other models that they have, which show you how much ink is in there. And then it's got these cute little like Hawaiian looking flowers down the side. Okay, B28. Okay, so this is where the color is, I'm assuming. Yep, B28. So it's right on the cap. It's not on the pen itself. So if you were to have a bunch of them open, you'd want to be careful to make sure you put it back on the correct one, because it doesn't look like there's any indication on the barrel itself of the actual name. So there's that. Let me just throw stuff around. Let's do that. Okay, just got this little scratch paper here. Now I've done nothing to this. I haven't shaken it. Okay, writes pretty smooth. Yeah, okay. Definitely opaque. Doesn't appear to be any leaking in the cap or anything. It's a nice satisfying click, not too hard to pull off. It's got a nice feel. It's not heavy. Yeah, so that's the design. I'll start off by, actually, before I swatch this, I wanna try this out on what it claims. So I have a little glass dollop here, and I have a stone, and I have a little wooden ruler. So it says that it should work on all of these things. I'm very curious. I have no idea. I'm gonna take this on our maiden voyage. Okay, I'm gonna pick some colors that I like. I like this really bright. Actually, I like both of these. Those two, and then this one. I'm gonna try these three a moment. Okay, so just make sure I can at least get them started. Look, they write right away, no issue. Okay, let's see. That one's very pale. Okay, be curious how that one, it's there. It's just very pale colored. Okay, I'm going to see, actually, I'll try and write it on this flatter side. Okay, it's working. Little surprising. Kind of crazy. Okay, I didn't expect that to work so well on stone. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little surprising. Okay, so let's do dots. I don't know if you guys ever do any little coloring on rocks. I know during COVID, my daughter and I would decorate them and then go leave them in various parks and stuff for people to find. Oh, wow. Okay. So this works quite well on stone. Okay, I won't keep you here all day boring you with that, but I do want to see. I'm just going to do little designs. I'm a little shocked. This just doesn't seem like it would work so well on a rock like this, but it's coming out really smoothly. You can see very opaque. And these are just, they look like gel pens, but they're acrylic paint. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm going to try and draw on, okay, on glass. I'm going to do it on white so that you can see it better. This is kind of crazy. I didn't really expect this to work so well. I mean, not that I doubted you, 𝗂𝗂. It's not about that. It's just, I feel like a pen like this isn't what you'd think. Like maybe there are other acrylic markers, yeah, but a roller ball pen to work this well. Obviously I like this because you have complete, I don't know, control with something this small. And it doesn't, and it just kind of, look, there's not even like, I don't know if you can see that. There's not even really like lines, line marks. This is, okay, this is kind of nuts. Didn't really expect this to work so well. Okay, so now we know it works on stone and it works on glass. I would be curious how long this takes to dry. So maybe I'll set this aside and then, I don't know, come back and rub my finger on it and see if it smears it after a little bit of time. I mean, I don't want to be hasty, but I sort of can't see the color I chose. Maybe here, maybe if I did black underneath it, this would probably make more sense. Yeah, look at that. I can see it much better. I'll even zoom in a little bit. Look at this. This is really fun. I'm sort of loving this. This could be just really fun for crafting. And we'll see how long it is before my daughter steals these from me. She is an incredible artist. Just freehand drawing, creating, sculpting, all the things. She's very talented. Might have her give these a go, actually, and I'll even maybe film her. We'll see. We'll see. I may add that to this video or I may not, but oh my gosh, how cute is that? Okay, that's on glass. And then I'm kind of inclined to think that this is going to work fine. So this is actually my daughter's little ruler that I found. So I'm just going to put her name right on it. And yep, it's working just fine. So definitely works on wood. This doesn't surprise me as much. I don't know. I just feel like it would be easier on wood. How cute are these colors? Love it. I might also swatch these and then I'll bring them back on screen, and then you can see how close they are to the cap color, because that's always a indicator too, which these actually look pretty stinking close to the cap color. But yeah, I'll swatch these. Look, you can see totally works. I'll swatch these off screen. I'll come back on and then I'll see, I don't know, try and figure out how long things take to dry and go from there. Okay, I'm back. I've completed all of the swatching. I didn't notice any issues. None of them were leaking, anything like that. Just like their other acrylic markers that I've reviewed, they are very accurate in terms of the cap color matching the actual product. For example, here's N01 and here's N01. You can see they're very, very close, which was the case with the other acrylic markers that they had sent me that weren't ball pens. So I guess to that degree, that's not surprising because they did so good matching them last time. But that annoys me when the cap doesn't match it, because I don't always necessarily want to reach for these swatch sheets. I like to just quickly grab what I want. Let's see how close they match to the printed. I always feel like the printed is usually not as accurate. Yeah, see, I feel like this printed one is much less accurate than when you swatch it yourself. And when you swatch it yourself, it matches the caps. So I feel like this doesn't have a whole lot of value. I am pleased over the gold and the silver. They are actually metallic. So that's fun. I'm excited to kind of play with that on rocks for little rock designs. In terms of this, like these seemed to dry like surprisingly quick. The only one that I got to actually smudge was on the wood, and I just didn't wait long enough, and I was able to smudge that just a little bit. But these like seem to dry really super fast. Now, if you left this out, you know, without coating it in the rain, I don't know how these would hold up. So if it's something special, you'd maybe want to like coat it with something to protect it. But I mean, unless I come in there and start scratching, I don't feel like this is going to come off, which is really cool. So this is glass and stone and wood. I feel like on the paper, it might take a second to dry because I feel like it just kind of sat there on top of it for a minute. So not even a minute, just a few seconds to let it dry. But, you know, once it's on there, it's on there. In terms of ideas of how I would use this beyond crafting like this, for cards, I'm a little encouraged because when I was coloring in this fun little shape, I got kind of inspired and I thought, what if I were to like take like a line artwork flower stamp and then heat emboss it on black? Then you could fill in the openings with these in various different colors. And I feel like that would be a really beautiful card idea. Obviously, you saw these also write really well. So having fun coordinating color options to write within the card is another option. I feel like just coloring in general, like if you have little fiddly stamps that you don't really want to bust out your alcohol markers and do a bunch of blending because it's just little tiny stamps and little tiny details. I feel like these would be great for that because they get right in there because they're so small with the ballpoint. And you can see it's not like a gel pen where like if you were to color something in with a gel pen, you would see all those lines and those striations. It's not like that with this because it kind of, it's wet enough and it's a paint. So it kind of just becomes that opaque finish. So you could absolutely use these for coloring in. Now, would you want to use these to color in a big old huge stamp? Probably not. But if you have something that's kind of like little and fiddly and you want to color it in with something interesting and opaque, this would be great for that. And then you guys know I love stencils, so you could absolutely trace within a stencil with one of these and then fill it in, or even just leave it the line and then maybe do like fun little cross hatching or plaid on one, or hearts or dots. So those are just some ideas to apply them in terms of cards, but you can absolutely use them on all these other surfaces like glass and stone and wood if you have other crafting ideas. So I don't see any issues with this. I guess this case is not my favorite. I have enough of their products now, and I feel like their cases are usually nicer than this, not this plastic. So I guess that would be probably my only gripe. You can see it kind of sticks to my glass mat, which I don't love. And I just feel like having this open on the bottom, it just doesn't feel as secure. And if you don't have them like, I don't know, lined up right, I could see it being kind of annoying. Not a deal breaker. It's just not my favorite thing about this. Everything else in terms of the product, I'm really impressed. I think this is neat. There's a lot of acrylic markers on the market, all different, you know, whether you have like a bullet knob or a brush tip or a fat tip or whatever. I haven't seen one. I mean, I've seen fine tip ones, but I don't think I've ever seen ballpoint. So again, this kind of functions like a gel pen, but it's acrylic. So it's really kind of unique. And I think it's a neat addition to your stash, especially if you want to use it for stuff other than cards, just because it seems so versatile in that way. So thank you so much to 𝗂𝗂 for sending these to me. I think they're great, and I definitely recommend them. You can see it's a good color spread here. I like that there's white, black, and gold and silver. I always think that's a nice touch, especially if you're just doing little details or little finishing touches on things. Yeah, these are a great option. So thank you so much, 𝗂𝗂, for sending these to me. I will link everything in the video description box below. Yeah, so check them out. These are super fun. Thanks for watching. Actually, stick around and I might share some artwork from my daughter when she gives these a go. Okay, I'm back on with something a little bit different. This is actually my daughter drawing a very cute little mushroom here. She is giving these markers a go, and honestly, since the making of this video, she has played with these markers almost nonstop. She's been coloring all over more of those little glass gems like I did earlier in the video, making some extremely detailed, tiny little fun designs. And then also, I'm trying to think what else she's been drawing on. Basically, she's in love with these, just kind of like I thought she would be. So here you can see she's just coloring in the top of a fun mushroom. I asked her what variation of it was, and she said she was originally thinking it was going to be one of them, but then the color wasn't right, so she just kind of used her imagination. And she's not going to do the entire thing here. Here it is finished. She did the rest off screen. You can see the fun, bright outlines. Super fun. Pops right off the black cardstock. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that little excerpt of her drawing. She's very fun to watch draw. So thanks so much for watching. Check out the products in the video description box below. Thanks again to 𝗂𝗂 for sending these, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.